This is the weirdest gym. There's a pool out there that looks like Roman columns. In the other room, there's cardio. This is like a gym dungeon, but it was just easier to come down here than to get out and go all the way to the Mississippi where they have some grass and stuff. So join me. We're going to do about 20 minutes of great movement today. If you're seeing this on replay, you can play later, and then I'll upload this so you can see this in some other different ways too. So we're going to do about a 10-minute mobility set, and then we're going to do just 10 minutes of one movement after another of some strength moves. And so we'll do a little core, we'll do a little upper body, little lower body, and we'll just get some great workout done. So come join me. Get a towel on the ground, just I have. Get into a weird dungeon type environment like I have, and let's play a little bit today. All right, so let's come down all the way to our mat, or whatever you have. I've got this amazing towel right here, this setup, and we'll just start with some breathing real quick. Get nice and long. You can be on your back, you can be on your front, whatever you'd like. And just feel that breath. So I was in a plane yesterday for about 5 hours. I'm sitting then in the airport. And then coming to the hotel after, my back and just my belly and my hips were just so tight. So this position was great. Also, I laid on my back because that just felt just so good. Just sitting there doing some nice, easy movements. So engage that deep diaphragmatic breath. And then we'll begin with some head nods. Just drop the chin to the sternum and lift the chin up. Drop the chin to the sternum and lift the chin up. Think about not just your range of motion, but keeping that extension in that upper back. And then let's turn to our left and turn to our right. You can drop your elbow and get yourself a little bit more rotation. And then adding in. So we're going to add the rocking. I'm going to go a little diagonal so you're not looking straight up my shirt. I'm also hoping that this time no one comes into this space because that'll be a little awkward. So just knees rocking, kind of opening up the back, the shoulders, the wrists, the knees, the hips. And then we're going to add some nodding. So look forward, look down, look forward, look down. And then add some turning. Then we're just going to do some foot placement changes. So I've got my back foot flat, my other foot is curled under, one hand is forward, one hand is back, and I'm just changing the position of my hands to change the position of kind of my movement. And then we'll switch. So my right foot is curled under, my left toes are pointed away, my right hand is reaching out. So if you're just joining in, just get a mat, get something, get on the ground. And then we're going to just do a circle. So circles around. Keep that head and chest up. And then circles the other direction. Right into the inside of those hips. And then I'm going to go on my elbows or my forearms, shifting forward and back. And then I'll alternate. So hands, shift, and then your forearms. Hands, and then your forearms. And then you're going to fix your shirt. And then I'm just going to crawl sideways. So those hips get real tight after sitting for long periods of time, especially in kind of a jammed up situation like a plane. Nowadays, it's just awkward to walk a long ways in an airport because you just got to do the whole mask thing. So crawling sideways really helps those hips level out and figure out that balancing there. So let's, as we go right, look to the left. We're about 5 minutes in, guys. Watch so you don't get all smooshed up here. Keep your mouth closed as best you can. Remember, that mouth close really impacts the cardiovascular system, as well as the nervous system. Makes you either slow down, or allows you to really strengthen that mental mind, that mindset. You can continue to move. One more time, there and back. Good, so I'm going to come again with my feet around in front, and let's take those knees side to side. Keep the chest up and see if you can avoid shifting forward. It's real easy to walk those hips and let them just kind of shift in. And then we're going to drop in. If those eyes lead the movement, head, shoulders, hips, feet follow. Go a little bit deeper, all the way down. Rotate, go all the way to the floor. And then let's bring your feet around and bring your feet around. Now you can stay up also. This is a more tricky movement for those hips. So if you just want to kind of go side to side, that's fine. Remember, you're starting where you are, doing what you can, progress as you are available to or need to. Swing those legs all the way around. See if you can look. Look up. And rolling like a ball. Good, go all the way back, and you're going to do dead bugs. Extend those knees out. Lengthen the leg. And then let's go to quarter rolls. Take those arms out and reach across the midline of the body. He put his headsets on. See how far you can get across the midline of the body. Reach, and even use that back hand to lift up and reach. Roll those hips in. Bicep curls, they always do it. Bicep curls, bench press. It's kind of a funny thing. 2 more. Good, last one. All right, there's our first 10 minutes. So let's just start here. And we're going to do 30 seconds on of about 7 different movements and 30 seconds back off again. So let's start with this first one. I'm going to set my timer for 10 minutes and we're going to get going. So starting with push-ups. Knees are back, knees are off the ground, and 30 seconds. About 10 seconds left. And done. Good, let's stand all the way up. And we'll do squats, 30 seconds. In 3, 2, and go. Down. 'Alright, so we're either going to do speed skaters or you're going to do jacks. 30 seconds. In 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and go. Seconds. And done. Good. Come to the ground and glute bridges. In 5 seconds. 3, 2, and go. Lift those hips up. 15 seconds. And done. Staying here, hands behind your head, lower your right leg, and then your left. In 5 seconds. 3, 2, and go. Make sure the head just laying back into the hands. If you need to put the head down, fine. You probably need to lower the leg less then as well. Seconds. And done. So we're going to do shoulder saws in 3, 2, and go. 5 seconds left. And done. Come on up. Single leg hip hinge in 5 seconds. 4, 2, single leg hip hinge. Fifteen seconds. Five seconds left. Good. Inchworms in place. In 5 seconds. Walk out. And walk back. Fifteen seconds. And then done. Go ahead and come up, full body extension. In 15 seconds. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and go. All the way down, all the way up. All the way down, all the way up. You've got 5 seconds. And last one. Let's get back on the ground. Arms out wide. Both knees to the right. Both knees to the left. Fifteen seconds. Three seconds. Knees wide, arms overhead. Pull yourself up and rotate. Lower back and go. 5 seconds. Let's come back on our hands and knees. And then hand to shoulder, or I'm sorry, forearm to push-up plank. In 3, 2, and push up. Seconds. Four seconds. And done. Side plank. They left. I can always get them to leave. Side plank. Lift the hips up. Legs out, hips under. Drop those hips and lift. 15 seconds. And then done. We gotta get back up top. Got one more single leg hip hinge to do. Side plank. And lift those hips. And done. Let's come all the way back up. Single leg hip hinge on the second side. Hands on those hips. Fifteen seconds. And done. Done. So let's start with some cross crawls. Last set here. We're just going to do some cross crawls, rotations, some hinges in place, and then we'll be done. That was a great set, guys. I've said it before and I'll say it again. When I walked in, the only woman in the fitness studio was on the treadmill. In here, the only guy started out with bench press and bicep curls. It's almost always the way it is. It's the funniest thing. All right, so cross crawls. We got about 3 minutes, that's it. Go back to that nose breathing. Look up, look down, look left, look right, look diagonal the other direction, and forward again. Good, let's just rotate around the torso, let those arms swing. Make sure you move the head as best you can first. Hands forward, hands back. Yeah, we usually start with this. But feel how nice and easy those joints are right now. We got about 10 more. Again, look up, look down, look forward, or look side. Good. And then just some hinges. Hinge forward, and then hinge back up. And then hinge forward, and hinge back up. Very similar to knees rocking. Hinge forward, back up. 2 more. Now, hands on your hips. Open that chest. Breathe, pull your elbows back. And then exhale. And pull back. Right, bend your elbows and bring your hands in. Roll your hands back, lift your chest up. Roll your hands in. And then lift that chest up. One more time, roll. And then lift that chest up. Take your arms up and over your head. And exhale down. As promised. And now you are done and done. Full of breath, full of oxygen. Getting ready to get out there and go after it. Give yourself some time to move different, move better, feel great, and live strong. Have a great day, guys. I love you out there. Be well.